Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today, and in this video we will be discussing about Legal Entity Identifier System. So the Reserve Bank of India recently announced the introduction of Legal Entity Identifier System. So what is Legal Entity Identifier System? See, the Reserve Bank of India introduced the Legal Entity Identifier System for all payment transactions of 50 crores and above through NEFT. So NEFT, the acronym stands for National Electronic Funds Transfer, and RTGS, Real Time Gross Settlement. Further, the system is being introduced to identify the legal entities that are involved in financial transaction, and the central bank has adopted the system to improve the quality and accuracy of the financial data systems. Under the system, banks have to include information of the remitter and the beneficiary. So, under which act has the Legal Entity Identifier System introduced in India? So, it is introduced in Payment and Settlement Systems Act 2007. Now, what is Legal Entity Identifier? See, basically, it is a 20 digit unique number, and it is a global identifier for entities participating in financial transactions, which is developed by International Organization for Standardization. Now, what is the validity of legal entity identifier? So, 1 year from the period of its registration. And coming that, why was the legal entity identifier system introduced? So, during the financial crisis of 2008, the international regulators realized that there was no single code to each financial institutions with which it can be identified in all countries universally. So every country had their own set of identity numbers. So this made it difficult to assess the risk exposures, analyzing and resolving risk across the market. So when was the first legal entity identifier system introduced? So it was issued in the year 2012, and this it follow International Organization for Standardization. So yes, the answer is yes, because it do follows international organizations for standardization. Coming to that, what is the code structure of legal entity identifier? So it is an alphanumeric string, and the first four characters identify the local operating unit. The characters 5 to 18 are assigned by the local operating unit, and the last two characters are checksum digits. So the checksum digits are used to identify the errors that occurred during the process of transaction. Thank you.